Om Shanti. Good morning and a very warm welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in today, and a big thanks to Didi for taking out time and sustaining us each week. So our topic for today is accurate spiritual life. The topic and the question and answers have been prepared by our family in China. I'm Radhika from Singapore, and I shall be moderating this session today. Thank you, Didi, for taking out time. Welcome.
Om Shanti Radhika.
Om Shanti, Didi. So
I will first speak a little bit about accurate spiritual life.
Yes, Didi.
Spiritual life is very different from Kali Yuga life. Our routine is same every day of the year. We have to follow the disciplines while staying in family, having our job, business, etc. Some Kumaris are very lucky if they don't have bondage from parents, that they can follow accurately spiritual routine. But they should not have bondage, because some Kumaris want to work and earn and enjoy freedom these days. So they may not be able to follow the routine. Whereas some mothers also are free from bondage if the partner is in Gyan, cooperative, then they can follow Brahman life. Whereas some mothers in the West, they are very busy because they have to look after family, spiritual life, and busy life. Following celibacy is a little bit difficult if the partner is not in Gyan. Some of the mothers in India, they have more bondage because they can't work. Society will not allow them to separate, so they have to suffer a lot the harassment of the husband. Whereas in the West, some of the mothers are working, and so they are independent and they can separate if there is bondage. So, spiritual life, especially vegetarian diet and celibacy, is difficult, and that's why if the husbands are not cooperative, they demand sex, as well as if they are non vegetarian. Some husbands are happy to cook themselves, clean the pot, etc. Whereas some husbands, they insist the wife to cook non-veg. So it is difficult for them not to help husband with non-veg. So it's a different situation with different people, and those who have bondage, naturally, it's difficult for them to follow accurate spiritual life. Om Shanti. Radhika, you can ask the questions.
Sure, Didi. Om Shanti. Now we will be having a question answer session with Didi. And I would also like to invite all the participants, if you have any question relating to this topic, accurate spiritual life, please post them in the chat and then I'll ask them subsequently. So, Didi, starting with the first question. Sometimes the body is too tired in balancing between work and life. How to have a good balance so that we do not become too tired?
In order to not too tired, we need to have meditation every hour for a minute or two. Then body will not be too tired and mind also will be fresh. Next one.
Yeah. The next one is, Didi, how can we have dharana when our Lokik job and family activities are becoming too stressful?
Follow Baba's timetable accurately. Sleep, go to sleep latest by 10:30. Wake up at 4 a.m. Have Amrit Vela powerful. Don't miss Murli, whether you listen on YouTube or whether you go to class, and have awareness that Baba is Karan Karavan Har and I am instrument or trustee. And be a child. Give responsibility to Bap Dada and you will be light and not stressed. Because when we start thinking I and mine and my responsibility, we become stressful.
Yes.
Next.
Yes. The next question is, what is the best way in following Brahma Baba's footsteps?
Best way to follow Brahma Baba's footstep is first we have to know Brahma Baba thoroughly. So if you haven't read Brahma Baba's biography, read it. And before implementing any action or speaking anything, check whether it is like Brahma Baba. Next one.
Yes, Didi. The next one is how to become alert in handling issues and not become nervous.
Problems will always be there. Meditate before making the decision so that your decision is right, the solution is right. Never allow fear or doubt or nervousness, because if your decision is right, there will be success. Next one.
Yes. The next question is how to put a limit or boundary in whatever we are doing in our daily life. That is, not going into extreme of doing things.
Be clear minded and Trikaldasi. Then you will be able to put boundary as well as not go to extreme. Baba has given us divine intellect, so use it and you will be fine. Okay.
Yes. Didi, the next question is if our energy level is fluctuating up and down, how can we maintain the balance in our energy?
In order to be stable and not fluctuate up and down and keep our energy level stable, whilst being in a Lokic life, we have to keep ourselves under the canopy of Bap Dada all the time. Keep Bap Dada as our companion and have awareness. I am Master Almighty, and we will be receiving energy all the time. Om
Thanks,
Shanti.
Didi. Didi, the next question is our Lokic family members are not in knowledge. How can we have harmonious relationships and maintain a pure life whilst living with them?
It's not difficult because we have quite a few BKs who don't have their Lokic family in Yan. Many have to struggle to remain celibate, have to bear beatings, taunting, criticism, etc. But with faith in Baba and determination, you can maintain celibacy, vegetarian diet, Amritvela, Murli, etc. After a while, the partner has to give way In the West, they separate. Sometimes partner insist on cooking non-veg and mothers do cook, but have their separate pots and stove and possibly separate kitchen also if they have got bigger house.
Yes. The next one is very interesting. The question is, I want to give all the money I have to Baba and let Baba take care of the rest of my life. How does this work?
Baba or sensible instrument that is center in charge will check whether you are center quality, single, jnani, yogi, serviceable, then only allow you to surrender everything. First, they will try eh, to keep it in enter. And if you have no bondage of parents or children, they may allow. But I suggest don't give everything, keep at least 10% with you for your future. Next.
Thanks, Didi. This is very practical. Next question is, Didi, how can I have good meditation in order to come close to Baba when there are a lot of images or voices in my mind during my meditation?
To remove images and voices, one need to give full stop and keep mind busy, churning gyan or being Swadarsan Chakradhari, then there is no room for images or voices. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Didi. Didi, the next question is, if my Lokik work does not allow me to have accurate or punctual time to do Amrit Vela, can I meditate later or at any other time? There are two parts to this question, Didi. The next part is, if I do not have Amrit Vela at 4 a.m., does it mean that I would never be a good Baba's child?
Yeah, if you are not able to do 4 o'clock meditation, the other time, if your yoga is powerful and you are following other maryadas, then you can be Baba's good child.
Thanks, Didi.
Next one.
Yes, Didi. The next question is, how can I go to golden age and get good stage now and higher status in golden age if I do not have good Amrit Vela?
If you don't have good Amritvela, try to have good, powerful meditation at some other time and see that you are able to conquer Maya. Then you can still go to golden age, and depending on how much service you do, you can get good status.
Sure, Didi. Didi, the next question is there any special way to let us calm down when the Lokik world is getting so difficult and tough that we are not able to have wonderful Alokik life while staying at home with the Lokiks?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
If you become Master Almighty Authority, Mama has prepared us for my final moment. We can remain observer and detached of the situation and keep ourselves calm in chaotic final scenes. So Baba is preparing us. Only thing is we have to be Master Almighty and be under Baba's canopy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Didi. Didi, now we will take up the questions from the chat box. So the first question in the chat box is that Baba says inheritance of knowledge is also Sato Pradhan, Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. How do we churn on this?
Inheritance of
Knowledge.
Sato Pradhan, Sato Rajotama.
Yes. The question being asked is, how do we churn on this?
Churn what is Sato Pradhan inheritance. Because we are able to churn any topic. And to churn on any topic, first is why we should do it, when we should do it, what will be the result if I do it, if I don't do, what will be the result, etc. So that way, Sato Pradhan, Sato Rajo Tamo inheritance we can churn, because Sato Pradhan and Sato inheritance will be golden and silver age. Rajo will be copper age. Tamo will be iron age at birth. So depending on how much we have conquered Maya and imbibe virtues, we will get that inheritance. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Didi. Didi, the next question is, mercy is a virtue, effort, power, and also a point of self-realization. How do we use this power for ourselves? And can we say that mercy is one of the power that is clearly visible in the eyes of a Raj Yogi? Shall I repeat the question, Didi?
No. Mercy for the self is study, remember Baba, and follow all the maryadas. And mercy is virtue, power, etc. And we have to use it. But we have to see that we don't have false mercy. Because when there is attachment, there is false mercy. And we tolerate anything wrong that is done by people whom we are attached. And so we have to be careful. We are not making them dependent, because it is possible we can make them dependent and not allow them to make efforts. Okay, is it all right or Anything else was in the
Yeah, Didi, the
question?
last part of the question was that can we say that mercy is clearly visible in the eyes of a Raj Yogi?
It will be love, mercy will be not only in the eyes, but in action also will be visible, because whoever will have mercy will try to help other people.
Yes, Didi. Didi, the next question is Baba says, take whatever is impure in anyone as something pure. Even while seeing anything impure, see it with your pure vision. What will our coat of arm be in order to deal with this kind of situation practically without affecting our karmic accounts with that soul to the extent it affects our own sanskars?
Such a long question.
Yeah.
You might have to repeat it.
Sure, Didi, I will. So the question is, Baba says, take whatever is impure in anyone as something pure. Even while seeing anything impure, see it with your pure vision. What will our coat of arms be in order to deal with this kind of situation practically without affecting our karmic accounts with that soul to the extent it affects our own sanskars?
Main thing is you can't see impure thing as a pure thing, because impure is impure, and we can judge whether it is pure or impure. Only thing is, what we have to do is to have pure vision, love, and good wishes for that impure soul. And what is a coat of arms? What was the question?
Yeah, that what will be our coat of arms to deal in order with this kind of situation practically without affecting our karmic accounts with that soul to the extent it affects our sanskars?
The strong Brahmins will not be affected by somebody's impure sanskar, attitude, action, etc. So we have to see that we remain stable and beyond their vibration. Our vibration should be so powerful that we are able to affect their vibrations. So we are not creating any karmic account apart from, we are just helping that soul. Charitable karma is to help the impure soul with good advice and powerful attitude, positive attitude,
Yes,
and good wishes.
yes. Thanks. Didi, the next question is it okay for BKs to practice energy healing, example, Reiki, pranic healing, etc.?
Dadi used to say that we should not do it, Janki Dadi, because whenever we are healing, we are taking the negative energy in ourselves. Secondly, what happens is the person, if he gets healed, he will think we are God. Means they have that sort of a faith and respect that healer is a God. And so we are misguiding them. So I would say, if you possible, not to do pranic healing and Reiki, etc.
Yes, Devi. True, very practical. Didi, the next question is, what kind of status will the other Kumar or other Kumari have in golden age, even if fortunate enough in this birth that spouse is cooperative?
They can get good status if they are following Srimat, remembering Baba, doing service. So, depending on that, if the spouse is not Indian but cooperative, they are lucky that they can do Baba's service.
Thanks, Didi. Didi, the next question is, busy working life and have to be 24/7 on calls, even keep working late post midnight. How to maintain spiritual activities?
Why you have to work so hard? I would say you should reduce your job. Take part time or at least full time, but finish by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Then it is possible to maintain spiritual life. Otherwise, with this routine, it's not possible to have accurate spiritual life because you need some hours to rest, to meditate, to read morely, etc. So at least you should have 2 hours for your spiritual life.
Thanks, Didi. Didi, the next question is, Didi, please explain the steps to practice bodiless stage accurately.
Mainly, you have to see that you have been soul conscious. The first step is soul consciousness. Then second step is feeling not body at all, not think about the body at all, especially mundane body, but having angelic body of light. So having that awareness, I am an angel, maintaining zeal and enthusiasm, keep on flying. As soon as you are free, go to the subtle region and be with Baba.
Yes, Didi. Thank you. Didi, the next question is, how to increase purity at a practical level?
Purity should be thought, words, and action. Purity means even subtle impurity like attraction, being impressed, familiarity, love for name and form. All these aspects should not be there. And by paying attention, it is possible that we can have total purity in thoughts, words, action, and even in dreams.
Thanks, Didi. Nidhi, the next question is it okay to hold Raj Yoga meditation at community centers if the community center will charge the participants and pay Raj Yoga teacher a gratitude as its regular procedure? This is promoting spiritual awareness in a different manner, as some would be more attracted to this rather than going to the center.
That's fine. If community center is charging and people feel more easy to go to community center rather than Brahma Kumari's center, you can do that because that is also one type of outreach.
Thanks. Vidhi, the next question is stress at job and long hours of working are causing health issues and I'm losing interest in working. What to do in that situation?
It depends if you have enough saving, then you can give up job. Or if your partner is working, you don't need to work, then give up job. But you have to be sensible. If you are the only member earning in the family, then you can't give up job. And you have to sustain your family.
Thanks, Didi. Didi, the next question is this one is very fortunate to have cooperation of Lokik families and understanding as long as I maintain regard and respect to their personal spaces. Will they also go to golden age as they are highly considerate and virtuous souls compared to other souls in the world? And what will be their status in golden age?
No, they won't go to golden age unless they have accepted Baba as father and they are able to have the aim of golden age. First, they have to accept Baba as father. Only being virtuous will not bring them to golden age.
Thanks. Vidhi, the next question is Baba spoke today about being carefree but not in the codes of conduct. Can Didi elaborate about it? How do I be carefree and same time following codes of conduct? What are the most important codes of conduct?
First is Amritvela, 4 to 4:45. Second is Morli. Third is Karma Yoga during the day. Fourth is imbibing virtue. Fifth is we have to not borrow money from anyone or give money on loan. Printing anything, we have to check with center in charge or whoever is appointed, and not to have business or job with Brahmins. These are the main principles or disciplines that we have to follow. And it is not difficult once you have in mind to follow them.
Thanks, Didi. Didi, the next question is how to be careful from bad company without avoiding them.
You have to remain beyond their habits, and you have to sometimes avoid also, because some people are gossiper and they want to gossip and talk about ill about other people. No need to listen to them and waste your time. So you have to be sweet and change the topic or go away from them.
Thanks, Didi. Didi, the next question is, can someone who is cooking at the center take food cooked by a Brahmin who cooks non-vegetarian food for their Lokik family or from their Lokik family? Means either they're cooking non-vegetarian for their family if they bring food from their family. If not, then how we advise them, especially when they are old Brahmins?
Whether they are old or new, we have to tell them what's the system. First, why did you allow in center for them to cook when they were cooking or handling meat? So we should not allow them to cook or handle meat if they are cooking Brahma Bhojan or Bhog.
Sure, Didi. Didi, the next question is, Baba says we are hidden from the world. How will we how will we be revealed in our Brahmins will occur same time to the hidden devil team? Maybe Didi, I can rephrase the question. The question is, Baba says we are hidden from the world. So there are two parts.
Incognito.
Yeah.
I think incognito.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, Didi. The next part of the question is, how will we be revealed and how at the same time we will be revealed to hidden devil team?
Main thing is we have to imbibe Baba's virtue, follow Father. And if our stage is Bab Saman, then people will have vision through us of Shiv Baba or their special deities. And so Baba will be revealed to the world. And that is definite that we have to reveal Baba to the world before we go back home.
Didi, the next question is, Baba says if anyone does not give you love, just take love from that person. How do we do that?
When we are positive, we will be taking love from them, because whatever feeling they have, we have to be beyond that. And powerful we are, we can remain beyond everything around us. And as I said, if our vibration are powerful, we will be influence them. So if we keep on giving love, they will ultimately start giving love to us. It may not be immediately, but they will appreciate and start loving us.
Sure, Didi. Didi, the next question is, while doing Baba's service together, I realized that the companion soul doesn't have good attitude towards me. Now, how do I continue doing service with that soul?
You don't need to do service with that soul because you can choose somebody else or tell center in charge to give you somebody else as your service companion. Because if somebody's attitude is not right, pure, why should we work with them?
Okay. Didi, the next question is, many BKs are now doing a lot of other things using the center, like dancing, laughing, yoga, etc., in order to attract new souls, and people enjoy as it is offered free, including food. Is this encouraged? And how do we deal with it as there are too many?
I think we should not spend our time, money, energy with such things. Because Baba even says, don't have songs, drama, etc. And once in a while, for public program, we do have songs and drama. But at center, we should not have laughing therapy and dances and whatever extra things to attract new souls.
Sure, Devi. Didi, there is one more part to this question, and it is it time to attract new souls?
Definitely, because still there may be some souls hidden and needs Baba's introduction. So until the end, we keep on doing service.
Yes.
So our stage, our vibration of the center will attract those souls because everybody wants love and peace. So center can provide peace and the instrument can provide spiritual love.
Thanks, Ajay. Okay, the next question is, how do I give experience to others while being an effort maker myself?
Because we will be effort making until the end. And whilst we are making effort, naturally we are able, as we go on progressing, we will be able to give them some experience, and that will be fine. It may not be very powerful, but still we will be able to give them experience and they will be attracted to Baba.
Sure, Didi. Didi, the next question is, Baba says, even if a person is angry with you, you should take that anger as a form of love. How do we do that?
Because it is up to us how we take somebody's feeling. And they might be angry, but if I maintain good wishes for that soul and not react in a negative manner, I will be receiving love, not anger vibration.
Yes. I would like to remind the participants that we have just a couple of questions there. So if anybody wants to ask questions, this is the time. Please type in your questions now. Didi, the next question is, can a Brahmin who is fully vegetarian but eats outside sometimes when necessary help cook in the center, or is it just limited to cutting vegetables?
Or they can help in center if they are vegetarian, even if they are eating outside, they can help provided they are not eating onion and garlic, they can help.
They can help in cooking, Didi.
Let them cook.
Okay, perfect. Next question is, Didi, how does my vision and attitude change every soul? Does Didi have any practical experience to share on this?
Will you help repeat it?
Sure, Didi. The question is, how does my vision and attitude change every soul? Does Didi have any practical experience to share on this?
What happens is people nowadays can perceive the vibrations. So if my attitude is positive and I have love and mercy for the soul will feel it and change. We have example of Brahma Baba. Because of his power and love, so many people surrendered to Baba and transformed themselves from Shudra to Brahman to angel. So it is possible for our attitude to help transformation.
Thank you so much, Didi. This is all the questions we have in the chat box.
Okay, so we will have few minutes meditation, powerful.
Yeah, let's have some meditation now. इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं, इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। शुक्रिया आपका लाखों बाबा, आपने हमको दिल से अपना लिया, प्यास जन्मों की अब बुझ गई है। Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and goodbye,
Om
everybody.
Shanti Didi, thank you so much for sharing such valuable insights and practical tips on how we can keep our Brahmin life accurate. And thanks to everybody for tuning in. Didi, a few have sent thank you message to you in the chat box. So thank you once again. Thanks everyone. Om Shanti Didi.